What's up, Gemini? Welcome to your weekly tea reading. This is something brand new that I'm just sort of launching and kicking off for you guys that I plan on doing every Tuesday. So you can look forward to these sorts of readings coming out every Tuesday for you guys. It's something you've been asking me for a very long time. So I really hope that you enjoy it. I will leave a detailed outline of what we're going to cover in this reading in the box below, so check that out if you would like. A couple of really quick announcements before we dive into this, Gemini. Number one, if you are interested in learning how to read tarot yourself, definitely check out my brand new tarot course, which is called Tarot for Transformation. It is now available in a completely on-demand format, so all of the deets for that are in the box below. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram if you haven't already. And also, one last thing that I'm super excited to announce. At some point this week, likely within the next couple of days, I will be opening up the pre-order for my very first ever Oracle deck. So if you have been a subscriber of mine for a while, I know some of you already know that's been something I've been kind of cooking for a while. So I will keep you guys posted. Be on the lookout for that. So let's go ahead and dive into this, Gemini. So basically we're just, going to meet on a weekly basis here and just spill all of the tea. We're going to get a feel for the vibes for Gemini Nation for the upcoming week, so that you can sort of just get a sense of what you can expect and hopefully be a little more mindful. Perhaps, the messages that come through here are going to be exactly what you needed to hear to prepare you for the upcoming week. So let's go ahead and dive into this. So this is going to be starting Tuesday, October 13th. And I don't want to ignore the fact that Tuesday, October 13th is officially the beginning of Mercury retrograde. That is a pretty significant astrological event if you are not aware, and it definitely affects Gemini in a very specific way. So be mindful of that. We've also got a new moon coming up this week. I mean, this week, astrologically speaking, Gemini it's a lot. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of shit going on. Pretty much, on par, on trend with 2020 as a whole. So if you're just feeling like some type of way in all different types of ways, that's okay. And remember that. Remember, it's okay. It's okay to feel a little bit all over the place sometimes. And really, astrology and tarot are both just tools to help us better understand the experience that we are having, the human experience that us spiritual beings are having. So let's start off here with just the vibe of the week, Gemini. So what is Gemini's vibe of the week? Starting October 13th, 2020, Gemini's vibe. Overall energy and vibe of Gemini Nation, of my Geminis out there watching. Wow, we've got the High Priestess. So I'm already sensing, Gemini, like your intuition is going to be on fucking point this week. Like, don't ignore it. Don't ignore any sort of intuitive notions that you may have in the upcoming week. I'm getting the, what I'm hearing is trust yourself. Like, this week is going to, sort of provide you with opportunities or, there's going to be wisdom that you may receive, and it's going to be up to you to trust yourself. So don't ignore which Gemini, I know, I get it. For those of you that don't know, I am a Gemini. So I definitely understand the sheer volume of thoughts and ideas that pop into a Gemini's head on a daily basis. But don't just sweep things under the rug this week. Be very mindful of what your intuition is trying to tell you. So let's get one more card here. Wow. So we've got the Four of Cups. So perhaps in the week ahead, Gemini, there may be, and look at this. Oh my God, with the moon. This is crystal clear to me. I definitely feel like this is going to be like a major sort of emotional roller coaster of a week, Gemini. And it probably does have a lot to do with all of the astrological shit going on that I already spoke about. Like that new moon in Libra that we're getting ready to experience, I believe, this upcoming Friday, okay? Perhaps for some of you, it is really going to trigger some deep subconscious shit that has to do with feeling rejected. So there may be some gunk that is trying to sort of come up to the surface. Don't ignore it. Pay attention to it. Just allow it. Just allow yourself to feel those feelings. Don't try to escape them. Don't try to shrug them off. Don't try to distract yourself. Perhaps this would be a really great week for you to be mindful of disconnecting from technology, taking some time to just sit in silence, meditate, perhaps like find a really, a nice little ritual, like a new moon ritual that you can perform. And if you're not familiar with them, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything fucking crazy. And it's not, it can be as like witchy as you want it to be, but it doesn't have to be. I find that the simpler, the better sometimes with the new moon and the full moon rituals. Grab yourself a notebook, write down some things that you would like to manifest. And write down some things that you would like to release in the moon cycle. That to me is always just sort of a easy, like basic, simple sort of ritual that you can do. I like to sort of sit outside, during the moon, the full moon specifically, or even the new moon, and just sort of soak in those vibes. So if you're and I'm not an outdoorsy type, let's be clear, but there is something that really I feel drawn to, when it comes to the moon. It's the couple of times a month that I feel really compelled to be outdoors. But yeah, just do whatever feels good to you. And if you're unsure of like ideas around that, just look it up on Pinterest or Google it, new moon rituals. Sometimes, I love baths. Maybe treat yourself with a nice bath or, light a few candles. Just do whatever you need to do to sort of disconnect from the world and get in touch with your actual feelings. Because there is something that is trying to sort of come to the surface so that it can be released in the week ahead. So because of all of the crazy astrological events happening, it's actually creating the perfect climate for you to do just that. So let's keep going here. And let me know, of course, in the comments, Gemini, how this is resonating with you. Because it's very likely that you're already kind of feeling this shit going into the week, if this is going to resonate with you. So overall vibe, woo, look at this. Oh my gosh. And this is a brand new Oracle deck, guys. And I just want to give it a shout. I'm probably going to order one to give away to you guys really soon. This is the most recent deck that I've purchased, and it's called Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck. And oh my God, this is just it's a bomb-ass deck, so I highly recommend it. But yeah, let's look at this beautiful card that just popped out. It says, Sundress, do it for you. Exactly. Like, this week is the week for you to do whatever you need to do for you. And this is an energy of getting sort of dolled up, but doing it for you. Wearing sexy lingerie for my ladies out there, and men too, if you're into that, whatever. But yeah, wearing sexy lingerie under your regular clothes and just doing it for yourself. Because it makes you feel good, makes you feel confident. putting makeup on not because you have to, but because you're doing it for you. Going and getting your nails done, again, not because you feel that you have to, but because you're doing it for you. So you needs to be a focus in the week ahead. That is like the numero uno vibe that I'm picking up here for the upcoming week. So let's keep going here. What's something that Gemini needs to be mindful of in the upcoming week? So what is something my Geminis out there need to be mindful of? Wow. So Gemini. I love it. Give me one more. Wow. Okay. This is per the usual, Gemini. Your reading is coming together just effortlessly. We've got the Magician here, okay? And we have got the Knight of Cups. What I'm picking up here is that you need to be mindful of of your own energy. Everything we've talked about up here, you are going to feel, it's likely you're going to feel sort of the urge to maybe escape, to avoid yourself, to allow yourself to get, sucked into all of the mindless bullshit distractions that are more available to us now more than maybe ever. And it's going to be very easy to fall into that trap and not realize like how low your own energy is, like how it's impacting your energy. This is the week for you to slow down, for you to have patience for yourself, okay, with this Knight of Pentacles. And to be very mindful of your own energy and what you are attracting based on your own energy. Like, you are a powerful ass manifester. You are the Magician. This is you, Gemini. So in the week ahead, just be mindful. Be mindful of what you are manifesting based on your own thoughts and your own energy. This is the week for you to focus on you and not, with any sort of motivation that has anything to do with anybody but you. This is legit like the treat yourself week for my Geminis out there. So again, take it as it resonates. So let's keep going here. So what is something my Geminis need to surrender in the upcoming week? So week of October 13th here, 2020. What is something my Geminis out there need to surrender in the week ahead? Surrender comparisons with other people. Keep your eyes trained on yourself. You can't make this shit up, right? Keep your eyes trained on yourself. Focus on your own strengths, attractiveness, and power. Amen. 100. Like this completely, sort of like solidifies this entire reading, right? Do it for you. Fuck what everybody else thinks. Comparison is the thief of joy. I love that quote because it's so fucking accurate. And I do feel, Gemini, like it's just easier than ever for us to compare ourselves and our lives to others because of things like Instagram and the internet and, social media platforms. And it's like, even though we all know, like, we're not going to put up on the internet, we're not going to post on our social media, like, shit pictures of ourselves where we're, like, haven't showered in 3 days and we're, like, have bags under our eyes or we're having shitty days or any of that. No, none of us are going to share that shit. We are going to share fabricated, doctored, filtered photos of ourselves appearing to be living our best lives. And it's so ridiculous because even though it's like all of us know that, we still find ourselves comparing our like sort of messy real versions of our lives with what we already know is likely a very glamorized, version of everyone else's life. It's a mind fuck. Stay off the internet this week. I mean, I got that vibe from almost the very beginning of this reading, and I'm telling you, like, it is very likely a lot of you are spending way too much time on social media, and it's really bringing down your vibe. Like, it's really making you feel less than. It's really been triggering you in some type of way. And I feel like there's something within you that is, something subconsciously that's being very much triggered that's in this arena. So it's time, it's ready to it's sort of time to integrate that. And you're not going to be able to do that successfully while you're still immersed in it. So this week, Gemini, pull yourself out of that, okay? Pull yourself out of that and do it for you. Keep your eyes, like this card says, keep your eyes trained on yourself this week. The rewards will be huge if you're able to do that, okay? So let's wrap up this reading here, Gemini, and I would love to hear what you guys thought about this reading, so please do let me know in the comments below if you enjoyed this reading or not. But we are going to wrap up this reading with just like an affirmation for you for the week ahead. So what is a kind of a closing message here for my Geminis out there? Okay, we've got two. I'm going to take them. What do these say? So the first one says, these are beautiful cards. This one says, believing in spiritual guidance gives me certainty and the freedom to keep dreaming even when I can't see the result. Again, this kind of takes me all the way back to the very beginning of this reading, which was that High Priestess vibe, okay? So this is absolutely the week, Gemini, for you to disconnect from the bullshit and the noise in the world around you and really tune into yourself. There's going to be something very freeing about doing that. Even though you can't quite understand yet, like what that's going to do for you, this is urging you to let go of that attachment to any sort of result. Do it for you. Perhaps you guys have been living for the moments that you can capture and put up on social media to sort of keep up with the Joneses, if you will. Fuck that. Who cares what everybody else thinks? Go off the grid. Do it for you. Live your life for you this week. And then lastly, we've got this second bonus affirmation, which says, directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. They say, what is that? There's like a saying that says, I'm going to butcher it. Basically, it alludes to the fact that like where our focus and attention is at, that's where the energy goes. So when all we're doing is staying on social media and comparing everyone's fabricated lives with our real life, that is where our energy flows. And doesn't serve us. It serves us, let's be clear, 0% of the time. So this week, focus on what is thriving in your life. Focus on more high vibrational things in your life that are really working, not focusing on the shit that's not working. And this would indicate to me, Gemini, that if you're able to do that, you're going to see just everything. Your attitude, your energy, you're going to see it improve greatly. And then from there, you're going to see that you will start manifesting a reality that is much more in alignment with what you would like it to be. and no longer feeling stuck in this sort of like almost hamster wheel. I don't know why that's coming to mind, but I feel like some of you may feel that way. Like sort of feel like you're on this hamster wheel, that's just exhausting. By the end of the week, if you're able to sort of harness the crazy energies of the upcoming week, you're going to come out on the other end feeling fucking fabulous. So that is what I've got for you guys. I love you guys out there in Gemini Nation. Again, let me know in the comments if you liked this reading. Check out my new tarot course. Deets are in the box below. And until next time, I'm sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah. Peace.